EPLANT-Piping Advanced tutorial. This presentation shows the end code table contents. Each connection point of an EPLANT piping component has an end code that it is used for several purposes, and it is assigned from the piping specifications. Let's look at it in detail. This one is the end code, up to 4 characters long, but generally limited to only 2. It is used as a part of the dimensional table's name of each component. It is also used as a description in the material reports. With this aim, it is linked with the project end code that could be different, allowing for better report customization. Description is for clarifying the meaning of each code only, and it is not used anywhere else. End type is used to classify by function. 1 for flange connection. 2 for butt welded. 3 for threaded. 4 for socket welded. The following 4 columns are used to define the implicit elements generated by each end code, in case the connection point generates implicit elements. Of 2 adjacent connection points, only one will generate implicit elements. This one generates a gasket generally associated to flange connections. The rest of the columns controls the generation of bolts, weldings, and implicit clamps. This one defines the compatibility connection with other ends, which is another of the purpose of the end code. Actually, there are 4 columns to define more than one possibility. Afterwards, we'll look at this in detail. In this column, an equivalent end to be used in isometric symbols names is defined. In this way, for example, all flange ends are codified to RF with the aim to reduce the number of different isometric symbols. The last column is not used. We open now this table, but from the Utilities option to show all its columns. It is the end table in the STD installation folder. We can see here that there are 4 columns to define end compatibility. For example, the BE end for beveled end is compatible with BW for butt welded, and also with the same BE. For the BW end, the same applies, but mirror. The important point here is that new codes can be defined and new properties combinations be assigned, apart from those already defined by default.